Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he...
So today I'm going to be showing you how to get this look. This is a holiday look that would be perfect for like Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's or just like anything during the holiday season. So I just pair kind of like a gold neutral eye with a berry colored lip. And I'm using the Morphe 35O palette today, and I'm using Lipsense. So those are both some super fun products that I'm excited to show y'all how I use them. So if you would like to see how to get this look, stay tuned and watch this video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Eden. So the shade Eden is like a matte shade. It's not really shiny or anything, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelids and up into the brow bone. Now I'm going to use this L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. It's kind of like a moussey texture, and I'm just going to apply that in some problem areas I have as a primer, and then after that just rub a little bit all over my face. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the Morphe 35O palette. This is probably my favorite palette of all time at this moment. And I'm going to take a Morphe E27 brush and just use that light shade at the top. I'm going to apply that all over my eyelid and into the crease and up close to the brow bone. This is just going to set the eyeshadow primer. Now I'm going to use that same brush and take a little darker shade. I'm going to use this as my transition shade and just kind of get that in the crease. Now I'm going to use a Morphe B77 brush, and I'm going to use this gold shimmery shade. I'm just going to put this shade all over my eyelid and try to stay out of the crease. I have hooded eyelids, so I have to be really careful with dark colors in my crease. I'm just going to blend that out with the E27 brush. Now I'm going to use a Morphe M441 brush and that dark tan shade. Now I'm just going to buff this into the crease and on the outer part of my eyelid. Using that same brush, I'm going to use this chocolatey shade. And I'm going to kind of do what I did with that dark tan color. I'm just going to put it on the outside of my eyelid and try to stay below the crease. For my eyeliner, I'm using a Milani Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Liner in Blackest Black. When I do my eyeliner, I draw a line all the way across my eyelid. I always do wing liner. I think it looks really nice with my eyes. And then I'm just gonna, the top of the wing, I just kind of drag it across. And then I just fill in all the parts that need to be filled in. For my brows, I'm starting with this Benefit Brow Conditioning Primer. This is just a good primer to kind of set your eyebrows where you want them so you can fill them in. To fill in my eyebrows, I'm using this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. This shade is a little too red for me, but this is what I have on hand, and it does match my hair color more than my natural brows. I'm using Benefit's Highbrow and a Morphe M421 brush. And I'm just going to use this to highlight under my eyebrow, and then I use the brush just to kind of blend it out. I apologize for going off camera a little bit. Then to set my brows, I'm just using some Anastasia clear brow gel. For foundation, I use MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I am the shade NW13. And I'm just going to put a little bit on a damp beauty blender. I know my beauty blender's dirty. They're just such a pain to clean. And then I just kind of dab this on my face, and I just kind of keep dabbing until it's all blended in. To set my foundation, I'm using this Airspun loose face powder in translucent and a Twin Beauty powder brush. I'm making that face because this powder has a very, very, very strong smell. I honestly can't even explain it. So it's like $5. So like if you can go to Walmart and pick one up for yourself, I definitely suggest it. I mean, the quality of it definitely outweighs the smell, but man. For my concealer, I'm using Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer in Light. And I'm just going to put some under my eyes where I kind of get dark. And then I put some on my chin because I get red on my chin really easily. And then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend that out. And to bake my face, I'm using NYX's HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana, and I'm using that same beauty blender. I'm using the flat side, and I'm just going to press that in everywhere I put concealer. And then I'm going to wait a little bit for it to bake and set. And then I'm going to take that same powder brush I used to put the translucent powder on, and I'm just going to wipe this banana powder away. For under my eyes, I'm going to be using a Morphe M432 brush, and I'm going to start with that dark tan shade, and I'm just going to run that under my eyelid, or my eyelashes, and we're going to run it all the way to the center, and I'm going to use the chocolate shade on the same brush, and I'm just going to go probably about like halfway with it. And to blend that out, I'm using a Morphe M519 brush, just to kind of give that more of a smoky look. Now I'm going to line my waterline with Maybelline's Gel Liner and Blackest Black, and an It Brushes for Ulta liner brush. I'm just going to put that on the bottom waterline. I really don't like to do my top. To highlight, I'm going to use some MAC eyeshadow in Nylon and a Morphe M321 brush. I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner and right below my brow. For eyelashes, I'm wearing Ardell's Whispies. These are my absolute favorites, and I use Duo Lash Adhesive in the dark tone to apply all my fake eyelashes. It's by far my favorite. I'm going to use Maybelline's Pumped Up Colossal Mascara in black, and I'm going to apply that to the false eyelashes and my natural eyelashes. I'm going to apply it to the bottom as well. For bronzer, I'm using MAC's Bronzing Powder in Refined Golden, and I'm using that big powder brush that I've been using throughout the entire video. And I'm going to apply this everywhere because I am so pale. I am really pale, so I just kind of want to have a golden tan as much as possible. Now I'm using this brush I got from Amazon. I got like a kit of those brushes that are like that, and I'm using Kat Von D's Shade Light palette, which... it's kind of breaking a little bit. I use it all the time, and I'm using that lightest contour shade. I'm just going to contour my face with it. And then I also contour my nose, and I go all the way up to the brow to help with the look of my hooded eyelids. It's a nice trick. For blush, I'm using the Balm's Hot Mama blush and a Morphe E4 brush. This is a really, really nice shimmery blush. And I'm just going to apply that right over where I did that contour. And I'm going to blend it out a little bit with the powder brush. For highlight, I'm using the Balm's Mary Lou-Manizer in a Morphe M501 brush. And I'm just going to hit the parts of my face that I really want to stand out. Now I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Spray and Set to set my face. For lips, I'm using Lipsense's Lipsense Berry. I guess it's like Singens or something. So the trick with this is you have to shake it a lot, and then you have to wipe off the excess, and you have to put on 3 layers. This stuff, like, it doesn't come off. It doesn't come off, so like if you mess up, like you have to cover it up with concealer or buy their Oops Remover. But I don't have their Oops Remover. So you'll see me like try to touch it up with concealer a little bit. But yeah, you have to do 3 layers. Like your lips can't touch while you're doing them, which is really difficult. Also, disclaimer, I do not sell Lipsense, nor will I ever sell Lipsense because I don't believe in selling multi-level marketing products. However, I do think some of the products are quality products like Lipsense, and I will purchase them, but I will never be a distributor. So this is where I'm touching it up a little bit, where I kind of got off my lips. Now I'm using the Lipsense Glossy gloss. You absolutely have to wear gloss with these. Like, they have several different kinds of glosses. This is my favorite. You have to wear it like all the time, or the stain will like come off. Anyways, that is all I have today. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and if you like this video, make sure you subscribe.